So man, let's switch right quick, man. We gonna switch to old Mexican Joe right here.
My
boy. Jose Rodriguez.
One of the realest that ever do it and got away with it, man. My boy right here, man.
He walked down 30 years. 30 years from a little boy to now. Let's talk about that, man. 1991, you became one of the first kids in Fort Worth, Texas, to be sentenced for a 30-year sentence for the crime of murder. Y'all killed a neighborhood watch guy?
Neighborhood crime watch, peace officer, registered peace officer.
Talk about what happened that day between that.
It was a fluke, actually, man. It was something that took place that me and my fall partner was on some totally other shit that morning. And I think the crime, the way it coincided was that something happened a few weeks before. And I had been on the hunt for this one cat. He had stole some weapons from me. And so I told everybody in the neighborhood that we had locked down. Let's just say, man, whoever see this cat first, man, just bring him to me and I got you, you know? So everybody and their mama was looking for him, but couldn't nobody find him. So on October 1st, I found him. And he was on the floor, man, counting nickels and dimes and pennies, trying to get him a little sack. And I put my pistol in his face and I told him, say, man, where's my shit at, man? And he said, man, the first thing come out of his mouth, Joe, please don't kill me, man. I said, man, all I want is my shit. He said, take me to my mama's house. Okay. We took him over there. Got in the car, took him over there. I don't know what got into him, man. He went inside, got my pistol at a 45 Uzi. Back in 91, that was something, you know, for us. We was young, you know. And he come out, showed it to me. I said, come on. But I had one of them big boys, 357, about this long. And he seen it, and he was like, no, you gonna kill me. He hit the fence, boom. When he took off, we seen him go through a garage, and then this is his neighborhood, though. So this ain't none of our neighborhood. This over there by Rosemont, TCU area. And so we chased him around the block, or we thought we was chasing him. We wouldn't know where to be found. But when I got off the car, I told my partner, I said, shit, they want to play games. I'm going to go inside and kill everybody inside, man. I said, all right. So I get out the car and I'm walking through the front gate. And you know, you say it a lot of times. I heard you say it plenty of times. God couldn't, you know, only God could have wrote a story like that. Man, when I walked through the front, I pushed the gate. And the neighbors, Charleston, like they came out of nowhere. They appeared out of nowhere. And so I turned around. He said, man, you looking for somebody? And I tell him in Spanish, yeah, I say, have you seen so-and-so? He said, no. I said, okay, thank you. But you got to remember, I'm all of 100 pounds soaking wet and this tall. And you see that big old 357 boys come out. He know I ain't got no business over there. So as I walk around the fence, him and his nephew, they grabbed me and they slammed me on the floor. And I couldn't holler. Gabi was in the car. Boo Boo was driving. And I couldn't holler. They done knocked the breath out of me. I couldn't speak. I couldn't say nothing. I'm right-handed, so my whole arm went numb. I'm fucked up. I'm trying to reach for this pistol, trying to get him. They on top of me. They grown man, you know. So Gabi come out of nowhere and put the pistol on him. He said, say, man, let him go. He said, I'm going to kill you. And I'm trying to tell Gabi, hold on to him, man. Hold on to him. I'm going to get both of them. But by the time I got up, my victim was treading backwards down the street. And his nephew, being smart, jumped up under the car that was parked in the side driveway. And so when I got up, I pulled my pistol out with my left hand. And Gabi had already started shooting. He shot 5 times. And each one of his 5.38 bullets grazed the man somehow. And when I fired that 357 bullet, it hit him in the right lung, blew his right lung out. And I watched him fall. And I just turned around. We went and got back in the car. And I told my partner, I said, say, man, when we get to the house, and none of this never happened. Don't say nothing about it. It is what it is.
So when y'all commit this crime, y'all go back to the east side of Fort Worth, Texas?
No, we went to Central.
Y'all went to Central. Yeah. So when y'all get back to y'all location, what had happened?
We got back. Boo Boo's sister was named Florinda. So we get back over there, and we go in the house. I tell her, I say, put my pistol up in the closet. She said, you hungry? I said, yeah. So as she preparing food for me, I tell Gabby, I said, bro, run across the street. I said, Jackie got some money for us. But we left for some dope that morning. You know, was taking care of business. But it was a Jack boy in there with him, a dude that I knew with her. And I told her before I left, say, man, get this fool out of here. She said, I'm just trying to get my rocks. So I said, do your thing, do what you got to do, but get him out of here. She said, okay. So when we come back home, Gabby run back across the street, got his pistol in his hand. I said, what's up, bro? He said, man, Jackie dead. I said, what? So we run across the street. And you know, if you see in crime scene, they got them chalk outlines. Well, this dude had got creative, and all the dope that I had left her was outlined around her body. She had a bullet head. She was butt naked on the bed. They was still in 16 because all we sold was 16s and 8 balls. And they was all around her body like that, outlined. And I just looked at her. I said, damn. And
Police come.
yeah, my homegirl, she called the police, well, the ambulance. She thought she was just calling the ambulance. But when they come, everybody come. So there was a detective named Detective Branner pull up. I guess they had us under surveillance already. They had been watching us. And he said, we know y'all live here, man. You know, do you know what happened? I said, no, we just got here. They said, okay. He said he wanted to take my, you know, when they stick your hands in the alcohol or whatever.
Yeah, the swab. They want to swab.
And mine was dirty. I've obviously been shooting a pistol earlier. But that morning, instead of fucking off, we was really supposed to be at the gun range with another friend of mine. And so back then, you know, I had one of them big old Motorola bricks, right? And I called my partner. I said, say, man, somebody want to talk to you. Brandon talked to him. He said, yeah, I just need to know if you can verify the whereabouts of Jose Rodriguez this morning, this and that. And just like rapid fire, it just came out because he knew we were supposed to be with him. And he said, yeah, we was at the Alpine shooting range this morning, man, from 10 o'clock to so on. And he said, that's all I need to know. So he said, cool. He said, say, man, can y'all just come downtown and look at some photos and see if y'all might know who did this? They said, fuck it, let's go.
Now y'all kids.
We kids, 14. I'm 14. Gabi had just turned 17. And we went, they run through these books, man. I said, we don't know nobody, man. I said, okay, y'all free to go. Blue, when we walking out of this room right here, getting to the door, the elevator is right there. As we walk through this door, my victim family walking beside us, coming inside the homicide room to be questioned. So you have to understand that because of what happened to my homegirl, she got killed. What we did early that morning was the furthest thing from my mind. I had absolutely forgot about it. Just murder in the bag, let's go, another day, right? But she didn't. When she seen it, she screamed Bloody Mary. That's the one that you talking Spanish. They did it, they killed my husband. And the translator told her, listen, ma'am, calm down. She said, they hear their friend got killed. No, they did it. They the ones that did it. So they pulled us back in the room. They said, man, just let us calm this woman down. I said, all right. About 10 minutes passed by. Detective coming there, he said, say, man, I'm placing you under arrest for the murder, so on and so forth. And I said, man, you got me fucked up, man. I ain't killed my homegirl. He said, no, but you killed so-and-so. And then it hit me. Like, just suddenly I remembered everything like, God damn. I said, fuck. I looked at Gabi. He said, we done did it. I said, fuck. And that was it. They took him upstairs and took me to juvenile.